Hi friends, this is Rashikar. Today we are going to discuss about Hello World Java sample program. In this video, we will learn how to write a simple Hello World Java program. Minimum requirements in your PC is should install Java in your PC and set up the path. If you are a beginner in Java, use text pads like Notepad, Notepad++, brackets, etc. Don't use the IDEs like Eclipse, Visual Code Studio, etc. If you use the IDEs, in learning time, you can't learn perfectly. Now I will write one sample program. I will use the brackets app to write the program. Now public class sample program. Public static void main string args. System.out.println. Here I will mention hello world. Like this. I'm going to give semicolon here. I save the program. So now I will execute this program. So before execution, so what is this public class sample program, static void main string? These are the things. I will explain one by one. Public is a keyword, is an access modifier in Java. It is used to visible this class in the entire project. We can use public keyword for methods as well as variables. Next, class. Class is a keyword. It is used to create a class. In Java, already predefined classes are there, and also developer can write their own classes as per their project requirement. Sample program. This is a sample name. So here you can give it as any name, like your name also. Here the name should give like camel cases. If the word starting letter should be the capital, and after if any word came, so that word first letter should be capital. Next, static. Static is a keyword in Java. If you mention a static keyword in any method for accessing, these methods do not need to create an object to the class. You can directly call those using a class name, like for example, I have another method like display. So public static display, a public static void display method is there. So I can directly call like sample program dot display method. I can call it like that. So I don't need to create a sample program object to access that display method. Okay, so next, void. Void is a return type in method, but this does not return any value. Next, main. Main is the method name. Method name, it represents the starting point of the program. Next, string. String is a predefined class in Java. Next, arguments. This is a parameter name. Next, system.out.println. System.out.println. And here, system is a predefined class in Java. Out is a reference object in print stream class, and println is a method in print stream class. We'll discuss in coming videos this print stream classes. These are the predefined classes. We will discuss the coming videos. Okay. So now I will execute the program. So we'll see. So we'll give the compilation error, or we'll give the correct output or not. So hello world I wrote it here. So we'll see it should print that hello world or not. I should go to that folder. So actually I save this one and desktop examples folder. So how to compile the program? We can use javac and the file name. So what the file name is a Java program, right? Sample program, right? So sample program dot Java. I can use that one. So now it compiled perfectly. So now I need to run the program. So for running, use the Java and the file name. So we should give like here dot class file name. See, we'll see is it stored the correct file or not. Say sample program dot Java. So I compiled that one. It created sample program dot class file created. Okay. So now I will execute that program. Java sample program. It printed hello world. Okay. Now we'll go to this program. I will remove the semicolon. Let's see what will happen. So I save this program. I will run. First I need to compile that one. So for the differences, I will add here 2 into the hello world. Okay, added the 2. Now I'm going to compile the program first. It gave the compilation error semicolon expected. See, I modified right hello world 2. So if I run the program using the Java and sample program, if I run this one, it printed hello world. How it printed? Because in the previously we used that hello world, right? So it's already executed. So it's already compiled and executed. So dot class file is already created. That's why this hello world printed. Okay. So but actually what we written, so we added the hello world 2, but here printed hello world. So the previous thing is we got a semicolon expected one. So I will add the semicolon here. I'm going to save again and I will compile it again. Now it doesn't give any compilation error. Now I will run the program. See, it printed hello world 2. Okay. Next. So we already discussed, right? So every statement ending we should provide the semicolon. So this is also with the statement in, right? So I can mention the semicolon, but this one is not a mandatory. Okay, so now in this program, subscript notation place is not fixed. Subscript notation, this brackets, is not a fixed place. We can mention it before arguments or after string, we can mention it. So I will show you how it will work. So I remove this here and I will place after string. Again I save, I change it here, hello world 3. Okay, now I will compile again. So program compiled successfully and run. See, hello world 3 printed. Now I will give the hello world 4. The subscript notation I will remove after string and place before args. So now I save the program. I'm going to compile again. Java C run, I printed and running. See, hello world 4, it printed. So in the same program, so instead of the subscript notation, I can give the 3 dots when where in this string, after the string, I can give the 3 dots here. I will show you now. So how the output it will come. So now I will change here. Hello world 3 dots. I mentioned the name like this. Now I'm going to compile the program. See, it successfully compiled and I'm running the program. It printed hello world 3 dots. It means, so we can give it subscript notation in any place, after the args, before the args, after the string, and without subscript notation also it will run, but in the subscript notation place we should give the 3 dots, exactly 3 dots only. If you give that more than 3 or below 3, it will give the compilation error. So let's check that one also. Okay, so I added extra 1 dot. Okay, so here I will change the message name, 4 dots. Okay, so 4 dots I mentioned. Save the program. Now we are going to compile the program. See, error, identifier expected. Error, whereas notation not allowed on receiver parameter. See, give me the compilation error. So we should provide 3 dots, exactly 3 dots only. Okay, so if you change the place, like subscript notation we change it, right? So like that, if we change the exact 3 dots to after args, like I will remove here, I will place here string args 3 dots. Okay, so here I will change the name, after args dots 3 dots. I mentioned like this. So I save the program. Now we'll compile. Java C see how many errors came. Expected this, arguments, see so many things it came, 9 errors came. Okay, so this will be the fate. So we should provide that these 3 dots only after string, not any other places, and 3 dots exactly. If you increase the dot or decrease the dot, it will give the compilation errors. Okay, so here I will explain valid Java main method signatures. We are already discussed the 3 things. First one is the subscript notation placed in after args. The second thing is subscript notation placed in before args. And the third one is subscript notation after the string. The fourth one is 3 dots mentioned in string after the string. Okay, so now we are going to another thing, like I will change these places. First I will write static one and then public, next while and main. So this also valid, we can shift it like first to static and then public. So I will give the 3 dots only, so there is no problem. Or we can use it like I will remove the 3 dots, I will just use that subscript notation. So here I will use only hello world. Okay, I'm going to execute the program, compile the program. See, it compiled successfully. And run the program. So hello world, it printed. So it means this is a valid place to give the public and static. Okay, we'll try another thing. Like I can mention it. I will remove line this public and here the static. I can mention one more keyword, final keyword also. So what is the final? Final is a keyword we can use for classes, methods and variables. We'll explain the coming videos about the final keyword. It's a one topic is there, so we can discuss there. So for final, see I mentioned the final, right? So now I will execute this program. So here I will change the message using final keyword. Okay, I will execute. I will compile first because I changed it. It should compile. Nice, it compiled. So now running the program, it printed hello world using final keyword. Very good. So another valid method we'll try. Now I will use the final one, not after the static. I will use the before public. Before public, final, public, static, while main. So final keyword before public. Before public. Okay, so now I will compile the program. See, it compiled. Now I'm running the program. It printed hello world using final keyword before public. Nice. Next, not only this, we can use final. After final, I will use strict fp. This is also keyword. Strict fp is used to ensure that floating point operation give the same result on any platform. Okay, so this is also one big topic is that we'll discuss in coming videos. So as of now, this is a simple abbreviation of that. So I will execute this program. So here I will change the message hello world using final and strict fp keywords before public. Okay, so I will compile the program. Java C compiler. See, it compiled. Now I'm running the program. Yes, hello world using final and strict fp keywords before public. Right. So next we'll discuss about invalid main method signatures. Let's see what are the invalids. First of all, I remove the final and script fp, and also I will remove the static. Only public void main. Okay, I will remove this also. Just only the hello world, right? Public void main string aux. Now I will run the program. See, Java simple Java C sample program .java. It got compiled. So whenever the runtime, it gave the error. Compilation it will find because we didn't give any compilation error like that. So why it is not giving the compilation error? Because see, in Java all methods are not a static methods. You can give that non-static methods. This is like a non-static method. Okay, we can give it like this also. This also. I didn't mention the static thing, right? So it JVM Java compiler it consider this is a normal method in class. That's why it got compiled. Okay, so in runtime it gave the error because the main method is missing. Main method is not static in class sample program. Please define the main method as. So public static main. We should give like that. That's why it gave the runtime error. This is not a compilation error. This is a runtime error. When it got this error, whenever I use the Java and sample program or class file, on the time it came this error. This is runtime error. Okay, so we'll give one more thing. I will remove public. Okay, I will remove public. In place of public, I will use static. Just static void main. This is also same. It will give the same error. I mean same runtime error. Same Java C sample program again compile and running again. See, main method not found in the class sample program. Please define the main method. Public static void main. Or a Java FX application class must extend Java FX.application.application. So this one also not a valid one. So we should provide the main method, and then you can write it any methods. Okay, this is fine. So if I include public before static, I will use the void. After static, I will remove this void and I place it to after public and before static. I change. We'll see. This is the valid or invalid. This also invalid. The return type. Okay. So this return type should include before the method name. Okay. So I save this program and I'm going to compile it. Java C sample.java. I give the compilation error. See, this is not in correct places. That's why it giving this one. Okay. Next, I will use abstract like abstract keyword. Abstract is a keyword, so we can use this abstract keyword to the methods and classes. Okay, so abstract is a big topic. We'll discuss coming classes. Okay, so abstract public static void public static void. I will remove here. So from here to there, this is a normal thing. I just extra added abstract one. Okay, if you use abstract one, so we can't provide that method implementation. Method implementation in the sense, so we'll give like a flower braces, and inside of the flower braces we can mention that then lines, right? So if you give the abstract keyword, we can't provide that implementation of the method. Okay, so here is we mentioned the implementation. See comparer what will say. Okay, I save this one. I'm going to compile this program. See, compiler says illegal combination of modifiers, abstract and static. So what it's saying, abstract and static, we can give it to both in the same. So illegal combination. So these two keywords can't give to that one thing. Okay, so if you give the abstract one, so for example in method, so that abstract method we can give the implementation. For static thing is we can give that implementation and it is not related to the object reference. We can use class name and call that method name. Thank you. So next session we'll discuss about JDK, JRE, JVM, this explanation, and we'll explain the Java variables, Java data types. These all are coming one by one. Please subscribe RS Tech Views, like, share, and press the bell icon.